Well, I'm James Allen. Hopefully I would aspire to be a comedian or writer in comedy. I went to New York in October with my mum and my dad, and there was a man selling things, and he went to my dad and he said, oh, would you like to see some live comedy? And my dad said, oh no, I'm okay, thank you. And he said, well, he tried to make a joke and said, what happened? Did you try once and it didn't stick? And I laughed, and my dad turned around and sort of just looked at me, and I thought from then on I knew. Well, I've always had an interest in it, you know. I remember watching a comedian who I'm quite a fan of called Peter Serafinovich. He does quite a lot of videos on YouTube, and he's quite internet famous, as well as doing his own TV show. So he's probably a hero of mine. I had to go on stage to try and make people laugh, and I know how hard that is, especially being a teenager when a lot of people are going to rely on you to be funny, because it's either you're funny and you're a really big hit, or you do it and you just a flop like nobody notices you. The first gig I did at a church, and people laughed, and that was the main thing. But I remember the vicar at the end came up to me and said that was quite unfunny, so I had to sort of, you know, take it on the chin and say, all right. But I impressed my friends with it, and everyone said that I was good. So I think I was still nervous from doing what I'd just done and coming off, and I had like this buzz, so I said thank you very much and just walked off. Well, obviously earlier I've said that Peter Serafinovich is a major influence, but also I try to veer away from the sellout, well, not sellout comedians, but the ones that do big arena tours, like the Michael McIntyres, the Lee Evans, the Peter Kay. Or Peter Kay, actually, he's the odd exception, but I think the writing process, especially American stand-up, have influenced me quite a lot. Like Louis C.K., he's a big influence. Chris Rock, definitely. But then there's British people as well. There's up-and-coming people like Chris Ramsey, he's good. Paul Foot, you should check him out on YouTube because he is brilliant. Very random. But I think the main thing is people don't realise that when you say, oh, you're a comedian, and they say, tell us a joke, well, it's not about that. There's much more to it. Like, you're just gonna, like on TV, when the main objective is to laugh. Well, it's not, you have to have empathy for the character. And I think that's what people miss out, you know, they go and expect, you know, just to have a cheap laugh, when actually they're taking in much more, but people don't notice that. One of Rainn Wilson is the star of The Office in USA, which has just ended its last series, I think. His website, Soul Pancake, which I follow, is very funny on YouTube. Yeah, he's definitely good. You should check him out as well. But yeah, it looks funny, and it's good to see that not just, you know, stand-ups who, you know, they go on panel shows and they, oh, he's funny. They go on another panel show, oh, he's funny. Eventually they get their own tour, and then, you know, the next big thing. It's nice to see that the internet is now a main source for comedy. It's not just you go on a show, you tell jokes, you get paid. It's more of a, you know, cool process, and you can find anything on the internet. It's just, you just have to look in the right places. I don't know how to upload a video on YouTube. Like I have recordings, and I think because YouTube, from what it was to what it is now, it's so vast, and you literally have to be more unique than ever to get noticed. And you know, obviously Gangnam Style has taken over the world, and now people they crave on new things. So for me, I think at this younger age, I think that going through the experience of playing in small venues and things like that gives me much more of a sense of where I want to go. Well, hopefully I hope to go to Birkenhead Sixth Form College. Fingers crossed if I get accepted. And do the film studies course that they have on offer there, because even if I don't break into comedy, I'd still like to write it. And I think that, in fact, I think the writing process is much more. And I think I enjoyed that more than performing, actually, because I think that when you're writing the jokes down, you know, it's like, oh, that's good, and instead of, you know, copying it off someone else. I have a gig planned at the Petrichor Theatre in Liverpool. I'm not sure when, but I'll let you know. If you want to follow my Twitter account, JamesAllen27, be sure to follow that and be updated. So yeah, I'll let you know when that gig is. I also plan on having another gig at my old high school in the drama studio. And I've got other things in the pipeline as well, small gigs in Liverpool, so be sure to check them out. I'm James Allen and you're watching Music Talks.